So it's another little bonus that they find in their back half.
Even better for a guy that hasn't played footy for a couple of years to be in that kind of form. Game one is Taylor.
Made it difficult for the marking players for the Giants. The kicks haven't been great to advantage, though.
Shorts had in excess of 20 possessions. Richmond come forward, but lying in front, Flynn. It gets to the back, Taylor.
Short. Steen didn't want to have a bar, but it was clever in the end because Haynes could have the freedom to find the ball.
Well, you see Whitfield in the middle of the ground, just waving the hand, so right.
Put the Dockers player into Collier into two minds. You have to put the brakes on.
Walters. He's wrapped up.
Are in the back half.
That's crude, isn't it?
Ranto gets it out. His kick smothered. Darcy back to Brayshaw. Now Mundy off a step. Tough one to mark. And Taylor. Brayshaw up the line. Lob stays in. Great defending by Taylor. Strong tackle Brayshaw, and then the kick goes out of bounds.
Melbourne have been incredible, haven't they, with Lever and May and Petty. It's disheartening, isn't it, when it comes back so quickly. Fighting for it on the wing, Whitfield.
Gone again after the wrestle got the left hand to it. Whitfield slapped it down. Oliver Sharks. It's going to fall short. Little chance for Wiedemann. Giants have got the numbers. Haynes has got the composure.
Maybe in the first half he would have got that kick across to him. It's not there in the third quarter.
Guthrie not the best of kicks, I'm sure in his mind, is Taylor.
So professional, like we're watching and we're trying to work out a way how the Giants can get back in, but every time they look up, there's just a wall of Geelong players who, we talk about being well set up behind the ball.
He's away now. Deep into the pocket. Again, the Giants should be able to defend this, and Taylor realised he could take the mark. So that's a couple of...
Shepherd will go for it. I thought Ash had tracked the ball pretty good down the outside here. Thought he had the opportunity just to probably chest mark that.
Curnow in front, did well. Taylor likewise behind. Whitfield, lovely hand. Noon steps around and finds Cottrell.
Cottrell's got Silvani. Well worked on his left boot. Looping hand pass releases Fisher. Fisher a bounce. Draws Ash to him. Floating hand pass. Hewitt's in trouble. He's barreled. Big tackle in the middle. Coming out again, the Blues. Cripps to Cottrell. Kept on running. Screws it back. Fisher's there. Owies is there. Ball hits the deck. Taylor farmed it out somehow. Keefe's socket didn't clear the area. Fisher's caught. Tom Green gets it.
West gets the clearance. Chance for three in a row. Little tap down. Taylor saves the day. Playing in front, Rotham. Harry Edwards out wide. Early engagement by Jamison. Not an unrealistic attempt. Redden came hard. Gave it to Darling. Left it behind. Got wear around the ear. Taylor. Kennedy. Wobbler to the wing. Taylor got rid of Darling, but didn't get the handball to a teammate. Nace thought he had it for a second. Cripps. It's that live grenade inside 50 and it might work. Winder bounced it home. Gaff, Kelly, how do you like it? Jones off and run into a 2-on-2. Taylor, that's a great grab. Bomber boys will be pretty happy with their afternoon at the office. It's pretty calm in there. From the spill, Darling. Taylor, and that's probably what's on the full anyway.
He just kicks a low ball. Charlie Cameron, we know he's so creative. Can he just pop it to Fort? Well done by the Giants. They'll get the free kick. And Ash won't take the advantage. We'll give it back to Taylor. Terrific season for Sam Taylor. Top 5 in the competition for intercepted possessions. So the big boys will go at it again. Oh, McInerney with strength got Flynn out of the way easily. Good roll though, the young fella at the stand his ground. Zorko with a nice take. Sam Taylor again. It's his 10th intercept.
On the run home, they're going to cause some chaos for those teams thinking about finals, thinking about September action.
And they've got the bye after this, and then Kangaroos, the Bulldogs, Collingwood and Hawthorn to come.
Dave Juniak just tries to clear it momentarily, possibly. Good use of the body. And the mark's taken by Taylor. Driving ball. Another goal for the Giants. Their 5th. Pinballs around in the air. Davis Uniac. Taylor. Good hand in. Another Taylor. Now Green.
Norton did well in the end. Knocked it to Dunkley. Taylor thought about going over the head. Gave it off to Wyden. Green went over the head and he went out of bounds. Umpire says throw it back in. To Williams. Back to Daniel. Into the pocket. With a chance perhaps.
You can see why under Mark McVeigh they are kicking on average 40 points more per game than they have previously. In the last 4 games, that's what they've achieved, and they are full on attack at the moment. Great to watch. Himmelberg, high footy. Green, one out. At the back, Riccardi.
Cameron's got the height advantage. Takes possession. Gives to Crisp. Exit defensive 50. Working his way to the front was Taylor. Ginnivan gets him, but he got the hand pass away to Ash. Touch ball. Now to be one in the middle. Himmelberg. Mason Cox for company. And Pendlebury and caught, but he just somehow got boot to ball that really trickled down his leg.
Bramble under pressure. Whitfield couldn't get him. Newcomb sends it long, very long towards the square. No mark taken. GWS and Taylor under the pump. Can someone get a boot to it here for the Hawks?
Conorosi to Burton, who blasts it. Marshall beaten again by Taylor.
It's still a match-up, isn't it?
Hasn't it been a fascinating battle?
Yes, the Gold Coast winning earlier, and the race for the 8 is well and truly on. They might get that goal. Bergman goes long. Taylor outmarks Boak.
Took some good intercepting work. Oh, De Koning. He could take mark of the year still today. Wasn't quite completing at that time. There is Taylor playing on Silvani for the moment. Bruce has pushed back with De Koning, who's gone forward here. So the short option was on into the space for Curnow. Instant kick. De Koning couldn't get there, and Taylor kicked a disadvantage really in terms of numbers, but it was Toby Green, and he found a way. Hello, closed out quickly. Chera, Fisher, the hands are snappy. Kennedy, high ball, equal numbers. Good chance for Mackay, but Taylor, superior judgment.
So ball going nowhere at the moment. Rowbottom, who played his best game last week for the Swans, sends it inside 50. That's a matchup we're going to look forward to. Taylor and Franklin, and Taylor one nip. Just outworked by the experienced campaigner in Reid.
Clever mark. He actually used Lekalu's athletic spring to get him away from the footy.
It's been a terrific period of form for Reid, and that was a beautiful kick to Parker, who drives it inside 50. And
GWS has Warner, thumps it forward, got a great purchase on it. Haynes was the extra, trying to get back for intercept value, and the Giants, little slip inside forward 50 did not help. Warner following up across his body through for a behind, and the crowd were ready to...
Here's a turnover though. Parrish is going to kick it deep. Taylor, play on, the umpire said. Haynes tries to barge through. That can be dangerous. Well played by the Giants.
Got Draper just drifting right through the middle, getting forward. Giants defence under pressure. That will do, though. The kick favouring Taylor. He takes his fair share of intercept marks. Still slow to get back to his feet as Essendon get a rare inside 50 in recent times. Clean bowled Harry Jones. Interesting. Almost had his legs taken out there by Ward going in low, and the free kick is found.
And this will be another thrust forward here for the Bombers. Stuart long. Taylor outmarks right. Could send it straight back in. Instead, he steadies, retreats to Keith.
Time in forward half would be a good indicator right now.
Ben Dixon on the boundary with Sarah Jones in Saturday afternoon football alongside Jared Healy. Nick Del Santo. Norton can't bring it to ground. Himmelberg.
Aaliyah again with the poise, although put coming under pressure, breaking through Brayshaw, missed Frederick. Taylor wobbled it away, playing in front of Himmelberg, couldn't mark it, didn't drag it in, got it back out to Hopper, brilliantly done. Still alive though for Switkowski, And Switkowski misses the near side.